this out. Yep. And put him in control. You know, this song has a lot to do with what's going on today if you listen to the lyrics. But anyway, check all this stuff out. Oh my word. Figured out what this thing was. This is a Chinese incense burner pot. Yeah, it's from China writing under there. Old. This is an antique incense burner. Ain't that wicked cool? They would put all kind of incense in there, probably with some little bit of liquid or whatever, some kind of oil, and then put this over it and heat it up. And yeah, that was wicked cool. Man, I found some cool stuff in the river this year, and this is my wrap up because yeah, it's getting cold. I ain't going back in the river. I doubt it very much. So this is pretty much my wrap up. We'll have it on a premiere, I guess. But you know, they need to call me, I guess, Steve Token instead of Steve Dayton, because I swear I found so many tokens. I've never found so many tokens before in my life. This is like one of the most tokens I ever found, metal detector in my career, that I've ever found. Unbelievable. I found all these tokens, and so I think I got like 13 in one hole. Went back the next day because it was getting dark and found 5 more in that same area, and then just a few more periodically through the hunts. I got 22 tokens in all out of that. And then over here, these little tokens right here, these entertainment tokens with a hole in it, I found 8 of them in one hole. It was like a token spill, and this came out of it. U.S. military pin. Ain't that cool? All this was one hole right there. Couldn't believe that. And not too far from this, that same day, and I lost the footage of that, and got this pin, University of Maine pin. There's bad lighting here. I'm sorry. I apologize about the lighting. But yeah, this is a pin, University of Maine pin. Not too far from that spill that day, and I lost that footage too. Another pin from somewhere, some kind of Tiger 98, whatever. And I lost the footage of too. It's like an aluminum cufflink. I found that cufflink too. A few lighters, a little bit of pottery. That's Native American pottery right there. You can tell by that, the way it's dyed like that. They would use like real, like natural stuff to dye their pottery. You know, real colors from nature and stuff like that, whatever. And of course, more modern pottery. That one has French on it, and I figured I'd pull out a little bit of pottery that I thought was cool. Aluminum tokens like crazy, but some of them are wicked cool. I mean, old Crackerjack ones, the State Fair one, that was wicked cool, 1901. And shell tokens and stuff like that. Awesome. Yeah, I had tons of tokens. Steve Token. And quite a few guns. Quite a few broken ones. These ones I kept because these weren't broken. But oh my word, I can't believe the mostly toys that I found in the river. A lot of kids' toys. And croquette. Yeah, cruet, pewter. It's all pewter stuff. And this would have been on top of a salt and pepper shaker holder thingy. There's either salt or pepper thingy. Nice fancy on there. Look at that fancy, nice background on there. Is that nice? Quite a few tops, pewter tops with salt and shaker. Yeah, an old toy right there. The old toys, matchboxes, brick. Now these bricks were from like the late 1800s, early 1900s. These has a date on it. And that's from the S&F Brick Company out of New Jersey. I did this from Saraville, New Jersey, and you get a date right there, 9/21/25. So early 1900 bricks has enamel on one side. And this one's a corner brick. I had to take this one because this one's a corner brick, kind of rare. You don't see the corner ones too much. It has the name on it. This one's a little bit older one. It has a different print on it. Quite a few Hot Wheels and Matchboxes, to the point where I was like not keeping them anymore. A lot of them were broken, pretty beat up. Even some of those are pretty beat up. And loved the bus, and loved finding the older ones like that. And found a broken Mickey Mouse tree thingy. Not sure what that was. Kind of metal Mickey on a tree. Only half a Mickey. I don't know where the other one went. But a few old things here and there. Condom container, razor, makeup stuff, marbles. Tons of marbles in the river. I've got like probably almost 50 here, I think, if I count them right. I think it was like a little over 50. It was like 54 or something like that. 55, 56. I think I'm almost up to 60. I'm not sure, counting the big ones maybe. And I'm pretty sure those are Native American beads right there. The porcelain or glass Native American beads. I'm gonna have somebody look at them. I'm gonna have to do the research, but yeah, awesome. A few tags. Yeah, I think I already mentioned the Studebaker tags. I'm not sure if I showed that in the beginning or not, but these are from car tags, Studebaker. And those are brass tags. Nice one. This one's from a Radiator. That one's from a Willys. Whippet 4-cylinder. Awesome. Yeah. AAA, but back then it was ALA tags. Couple of those. Other tags here. Old fly reel. Ain't that cool? And check out these old buttons right there. So old buttons. Some of them I pulled out. That one, Canadian military right there. Canada, see that? A few Canadian things, like my Canadian half dime, which is 5 cents. Silver, 1918, right there. King George. Love it. Tungsten ring. Nice old sterling silver ring right there. 70s flower ring. Nice mood ring. Found this thing recently. I think I lost the footage of that. I'll have to check. But some kind of moon. I think it's silver. I'm not sure, but it's hollow. And but I'm not sure. It feels like silver though. Might be a pendant. Maybe. Still not sure what that is. Thought it was Roman coin, but I'm thinking Roman coin in the Androscoggin. And maybe. Nice silver necklace. Oh man, what a day finding that. Sterling silver. Religious, and the chain is sterling silver. A nice silver brooch. What a day that was too. 4 pieces of silver out of the river this year, so that's cool. I'm happy with that. Nice sterling silver brooch, pendant, coin, ring, and that might be silver. Found 62 halfpenny. These I found a half dime, halfpenny. Cool. Keys. That's a pancake lock right there, for obvious reasons. And that might have been off from a train, or a train lock. Could have been. 6 bells this year. That was a recent one I just found. I got the video of my premiere going on this week for that. And nice turtle bell, heaviest bell. Ain't that awesome, unique bell right there. Wicked cool. A few other bells. Bike bell too. Old locks, skeleton key. Wicked cool. And that pendant right there. Boy Scout knives. Gold plated watch, pocket watches. Pocket fob from presidential campaign of Roosevelt. 1904 Roosevelt campaign tag. Ain't that wicked cool? Just recently found this 18K fake bracelet. 18K. It says 18K, and that's it. It's definitely plated. Aluminum cross, a few buckles and suspended clips. Found a foreign coin from Italy and Spain, actually. And in glass, petroleum first cross I found this last fall. Went down to the river to see how low it was. And that was the very first find I found in the river. And then went back to the river in the spring. That was found last year. These fish are just eyeball fine. A few fishing lures and stuff. A few odds and ends here and there. But man, what a freaking fun time. 4 pieces of silver. Had a blast. I come off a military hat. Right there. A few weedies. I think I got a few wheat pennies. Got more than one. Got tons of Clyde and tons of wheat pennies. But yep, that was it. Well, I had a good year, and I'll be back next year. I'll try to get into the river again next spring if I can. If ain't that much rain or whatever, we'll see how it goes. I definitely will return. Happy hunting, everybody. Hope you liked the video. Hope you like my finds. So check this out. Yeah, I'm up in my museum upstairs. And I just brought all my stuff upstairs not too long ago so I can make room. And, holidays coming up. So there's a little bit of my collection here. But I got some tables. I got a few displays up from some of my previous hunts from back in the day. All those old stuff that I found over the years. And, but anyways, that's another video for another day, I guess. But this is the display right here for all the river finds. Right here, I have this table all set up just for the river finds from Androscoggin River from 2025. I had to bring it up here and organize it. This is a wrap up that you just watched the video of. And I got it organized pretty good. Got all my stuff here. Pocket watch and old skeleton keys and some of the locks. Quite a few locks. I lost a lot of video on some of this stuff, so some of it it's probably best I did record some of this because some of the video I lost. So, but anyways, some of the finds that I found, got all nice and display up. Got my video map of Lewiston, Auburn right there. There's Lewiston, Auburn. There's the river that I was hunting, right in that spot right in there. Yeah. So, pretty cool. Got a nice display for just the river finds. Geez, if I find any more, I'm gonna have to get another table for next year's river finds. But yeah, we got all those tokens I found. All nice and organized, the bells. Yep. All the cool things. But yeah, I just saw me there, I am right there, and I got quite a few times I've been in the paper. Just get off topic just for a second. Yeah, it's in the paper there. Got one there that was in the paper. That was the first time I was in the paper right there with my Garrett AT Pro. And yeah, pretty cool. Lewiston looks for buried treasure. Monday afternoon, on the side of Marcotte Park, which that park is not the same. Those jungle gyms in the back are gone. Everything, that park is just totally different. That ground is gone. Everything in that. Yeah, all the boxes of pro photos I've had over the years. But anyways, I've been in the paper, and I've also been in the paper here. Sunday paper. I gotta put this in display too for the sword that I found. It's me right there. That's me. And that's the guy from PBS Roadshow. He gave me the appraisal for the sword that Sun Journal paid for it. Sunday Journal, Sunday paper front page. That was pretty cool when I found that sword. That was a long time ago. But anyway, there's all my finds. Pretty cool. Some of the things that I found in the river. I'm going back. Definitely in the spring. If it's low enough, I'm going back. Yeah, I need a better display for the marble, so I gotta get this marble display. I have to have somebody make me one, or I'll make one, I guess. But yeah, so there it is. So I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody out there in the chat room. Thanks for joining to all my premieres. I will have another video out So stay tuned. Join me for my end of the year premiere. I have another one set up, and check it out. And thank you everybody in chat room for joining. Merry Christmas everybody out there. Dennis, DF Digger, Richie out there, Madison, Maine. Thanks you guys for watching. Chris, P, New England P. Thank you guys for watching. Mailman, all you guys out there that have been joining the premieres all this summer. I'm glad you guys have been checking it out. Let's keep this river stuff going. River finds going. We'll keep the premieres going in the spring, hopefully. We'll keep things going, and I'm going to keep going here, and we'll keep our premieres going. I'll have another one, like I said, so stay tuned. And maybe I'll show another video from my finds of all my past finds and stuff like that. But pretty interesting on some of the stuff I got in here. So like I said, Happy New Year everybody. Merry Christmas. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.